Hello guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you. Welcome everyone. Our series here, our internet is still behaving like shit and we have a lot of drop frames, so potentially we're gonna be doing recording and putting it on a YouTube without not streaming directly on Twitch like we done for previous games. So today is a big day, finally, because yesterday I played the game for 20 minutes, they rolled the patch, but that was the patch for relics, and it didn't have a Forge Mastery. We reached the leveling up options and we didn't have a Forge Mastery. Like, hour after, they rolled a next patch that actually brought their Forge Mastery to it. It's not only a Forge Mastery SC they brought here, they brought a multiplayer, so now I have a host multiplayer option here, and if I go into play, now my characters are sorted not in order, well, they sorted in order I played instead of in alphabetic order how it was before. So that's a big change. Today we're gonna be playing for the Forge Mastery, right? We're gonna do a solo Forge Mastery. So it's a new mastery, supposed to be like something similar to Defense Mastery that was on the first Titan quest. But unfortunately, with the Forge Mastery, now we can see that they're not planning, the developers not planning, create or implement the standard shield mechanic, so we will not have like block chances and all that thing apparently, but we will have their shield ability, right? And honestly, the shield as itself, as a weapon or protecting tool, is just not good enough. It's not good enough. It's most of the builds we played like 11 builds before this. We're using two-handed weapon for most of them. There is some build I tried the shield, right, just to see what's good it's gonna do for my defenses abilities, and I didn't feel a difference between like running with light armor and running heavy armor and shield. I literally didn't have a difference there. There are some guys who can like one-shot you if you're not fast enough to press your bubble ability, whatever it's called. I already forgot the shield. Maybe they're gonna be working on that balance or not, but really there is no actual benefits to running the shield build right now. Maybe with the Forge Mastery they add some shield techniques or something, shield skills, so we're gonna be checking out the Forge Mastery together, because I didn't check it out beforehand. And another thing to say about the update is relics, R, and charms. So the Forge Mastery finally bringing the pets. Right, there's something like a flame trap, if I understand correctly reading the patch notes, and looking at the charms benefits or relics benefits, some of them are benefited in not only you but your summons, so that you're considering potentially Trappers to be a summon, and maybe you're gonna be seeing more of the summons future on. Alright, they maybe gonna add the summons to other masteries, remaining masteries. Maybe we finally get a nature mastery. You know what? I really don't care about Forge Mastery as it is. What I care about is the nature mastery. The most, probably, out of these masteries that missing from original Titan quest. But that's enough talking. There another thing they added, it's character created that we never like checked before. And I absolutely don't think it's needed for a game like Titan Quest to have a character creator, honestly. So they have the body type here, scar type, scars, light scars, none. Okay, let's go non-scars. Head, Really, they have a bunch of types. But I don't really much care. Beard, 9. 9. As long as we can go and create a character and go play it, alright, we're good. So there's even some accessories. Okay, so that's cool. What we care about is starting a weapon. Not really care about, but you know, we have a choice now to what to start with. So we did create it downstairs 12. I did deleted it before this. It was the guy who didn't reach the Forge Mastery yesterday. Yes, new game. There's even have a difficulty neophyte. But let's do it, chat. So we started with the drop frames again. But hopefully the stream gonna hold a little bit better today than yesterday. Yesterday we even started Mortal Kombat 11. What an experience it was. Oh my god, I got destroyed on a hard difficulty.
Sing music.
Couldn't do even a shit.
Watched by the gods on Prote Island.
So I put the video on YouTube as well. Well, it's coming on in a couple of hours on YouTube, by the way. We did switch to medium difficulty, and you know, I think that Mortal Kombat game needed a balance, because normal difficulty was just medium difficulty. There's mediums and hard, and medium was like, you know, no challenge for me, for my talent.
Victories.
Tale of Immortals looting.
I need to wait.
There it is. So, hopefully, we also have another game coming today that I want to play. It's called Routine, and we have it on a Game Pass. So we're gonna be trying to play it.
Talon marks. A griffin.
It could be very good.
It's the griffin. It's time we hunt. Good.
According to developers, they were working on it for 9 years.
Today we hunt the griffin.
And I saw the preliminary
remember the shrine at the end of the beach?
reviews for the game.
Let's go.
And it looked very great. So I don't know if you're gonna be playing like 2 streams of Titan Quest here, or depending on my on the game performance here. On the internet performance, or to say. Don't care about the game. Oh my god. Did you know the chest could be trapped? Did they added that thing? That's the first time I see a chest gonna get trapped. Imagine opening it with no health and dying on a hardcore.
You've been training with me a long time. I have just one more thing to teach you.
Alright, well, even if we have like a shit ton of drop frames, we're probably just gonna continue the game offline.
Not yet.
So I can
Not bad. You've been
put the
practicing.
recording on YouTube anyway. That's a plan. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad that I can't interact and I can't normally stream anymore. Alright, like we talked about it yesterday, we talked about it the day before yesterday, then day before yesterday. But that's how it is. I already left the ticket for internet company. It's 5 days since I left it. Alright, it's still waiting for respond. And you know, the thing is, it's usually what happened to me. It's not really interfering much with any other people who're not streaming. So like I multiple times checked internet speed, and sometimes it's indeed showing me The speed is 10 times lower than it should be. But like today, for example, it's showing me speed. Okay, we reached level 2. It showed me speed that was just okay for me, for my internet. And I make like 5 tests before starting the stream, and I started the stream and I started with a 60% drop frames. And I turned it off, and I turned it on again after 5 minutes, and saw like better performance. But it still looks like we have 24% drop frames right now.
You've never fought the likes of a griffin before.
Again,
If you are
checked
victorious, people will
I
sing
checked the
your
cables
legends.
inside the house, right? Like I went to all the panes to check the cables, to swap them, right? And doesn't look there's any problem with the cables, with my cables inside the house, inside the flat itself. If there's anything, it's
Here we are.
on some bigger site, I mean, on the internet provider side. And indeed, sometimes we even stream for 2 hours. We had like 2 days ago and 2 days... yeah, 2 days
Careful.
ago, for example, when we streamed the
Priests of
Banishers.
Mycenae protect their shrines, even
We have
beyond
2
the
streams
grave.
for 5 hours. And there was a period of time for 2 hours straight that we didn't have any single drop frame at all. So it was performing as usual. But ain't no anymore. Oh, well, I really can't do anything with this.
Doors sealed. Give me a moment.
I really can't do anything about it.
Fight them off while I unseal this door.
And it took me today like whole night to download. At least we have electricity, chat. Okay, so like, at least we have electricity because we switched it to. They switched my house and the house nearby to critical infrastructure because our substation is destroyed, and they're gonna work on replacing it. And some other houses are went for a different substation that there is in the town. But yeah, the problem is we have electricity, but don't have not having like the internet, the normal internet. And yeah, the whole energy sector, energy infrastructure is just in shambles in my region. Well, not only in my region, there is a chance, yeah. I'll take it. Okay, we are approaching 31% drop frames, so I imagine it's looking very bad on stream. So I guess like we're gonna be streaming this game for a couple of for 2 hours, and then switching to offline.
Only those you're the
You have been measured. Rise and accept your blessing.
Okay, Mercy. There we go, Forge Mastery. So we're gonna be picking this up right away. It will be solo Forge Mastery, no question asked. And let's check out all the skills we have here. Right, take our time and check the skills. So we have like first skill, Blade Trap. Okay, so it is have the attack summon, if you see. Right, it's active summon and device. Summon a trap with a spinning blade. On activation, deal 12% damage in a 1.5 meter radius. Automatically activate every 0.8 seconds. Maximum activation 6. Summon limits 2. It destroys when activation are depleted. Okay, so what do we have here? Increase area size. more damage per remaining activation, masterwork. Consume 55 divine cores. Should you know what it is. Deal 6% more damage per divine core spent. It's a new mechanic divine core. Let's press run button to inspect it. Divine core. Resources used in the Forge Mastery. They are dropped by enemies during combat. Some skills require divine cores as part of their cost. Okay, so they drop from enemies. And if you build on hit, enemy deal 1% less damage up to 5% per second. 30% more damage, 100% more activation speed, 1 activation cost. So I only have like 1 trap to do this. Final burst. The final activation deals 100% more damage. Summon limit plus 1. Okay, that's cool. Elemental infusion. Consume elemental. Grants a summon plus 1 damage of the consumer type. Enhance activation plus 2 activate. Wait, activation. Oh, activation is at the time it's spinning. Most devices have activations. Every time device attacks or performs an action, it's consumed one of these activations. If devices out of activations get destroyed. Frail, reduce damage resistance by 2 up to 6. Explosion. When destroyed, the device explode dealing 35. 34 fire damage. This could be interesting with removing activation cost, right? Burnout into explosion. Synchronized attacks. Whenever you use an active non-channel skills, this device has 100% chance to activate. There's more here. Double activation. Plus 10% double activation chance. Interesting. When destroyed, it drops 50% of the divine core speed, span, and plus 15 device. Okay. Concentration, plus 10 fire, free activation chance. Which is also interesting, free activation stuff. So that's the first skill that we have here. Forge Cold, Spell Projectile. Creates 3 meters orbs orbiting you. Each orbs deal from 5 to 8 strike damage on contact for projectile penetration. It is a spell, so it's not scaling with your weapon, right? The spell is dealing a strike damage. It doesn't look like it's gonna be scaling with your weapon. Penetration, strike damage. So, enhanced damage. Interesting. They have quite a bit more modifiers here. I wonder if Likazo's skills got more modifiers. So more damage, critical hit chance. It started with 5% critical chance over here, 5% base. So when you get in this extra critical chance here, plus 4%. I guess in this case it's actually adding 4%, right? Not increasing by percentage. So it's adding to base critical chance. It's not bad in that case, I guess. We're back to normal frames meanwhile. Weakened hits on hit secondary 20% chance to apply weakened. And weakened is a status that's given each stack of weakened lower resistances. Weakened is applied by the and resisted by spirit resistance. So that's the first time I see the weakened thing. Fire explosion. So the bonus fire damage from hit up is still in 0.5 meter radius. Fire damage from heat up. What the hell is heat up? It's probably some kind of skill, right? Heavy impact, 30% more projectile speed, enemies are stunned. Enhancing, grants 6% increased roll damage per remaining orb. Enhance ailments, chance, elemental infusion, heat up. Okay, there is heat up. While orbiting you, orbs deal up to plus 4 fire damage after 8 seconds. After 8 seconds, however, so they need to orbit for quite a long. On use, add every 3 seconds afterwards, your next lightning strike. Deal 4% more damage. Wait, lightning strike? Really? On use and every 3 seconds afterwards, your next lightning skill. So it's kind of combining passive to combine with Storm Mastery. Deal 4% more damage per active orb. Okay, cooldown refresh. When Forge Gold hits an enemy, its cooldown is reduced by 0.3 plus 3 Divine Core and cost. Okay, so it's cost in Divine Core. There it is, 5 Divine Cores initial. Alright, instead of mana, we have this Divine Cores for both of the skills. Enhanced Glazing. And what else we have? Additional projectiles, empowering projectiles. So +1 projectiles and orbit radius. When you use a projectile skill, consume an orb for 20% increased total damage. Projectile penetration. So it is look like it's a good supporting skill for a different type of other skills here. So look like it. So the problem is divine cost in use here. So I can't really use them as it is. Alright. Gaining divine cores grants you and your summon plus 3% increased damage for 8 seconds. Enemy have +2 chance to drop double divine cores. Okay, so I guess like we want it, but we need to kill the enemy like normal way in order to collect those divine cores. Alright, and get myself the skill. So health increase armor plus 1%. Your summons have 4% increased health. Your summons have increased armor. Okay, we don't care about this one. We care about checking out modifiers. Enemy have 50% chance to drop double divine cores. Gaining divine cores grants your summons an additional 40% increased damage. 4% maximum divine cores. Okay. This one has armor, health, and your summons have increased health. So we don't care about those two. Well, don't care about this study armor for the build for sure. Let's see if there's anything that not consume divine cores. This one, chains, energy. This one, minefield, energy, no cost, energy, divine cores, and divine cores, energy, and no cost. So let's go through all other skills. Sentry, activate. This is summon. Summon a turret that fire bolts and at the closest enemy. On activation, deals 16 piercing damage. Automatically activates every 0.8 seconds. Maximum activation 8. Summon limits 2. It's destroyed when activation are depleted. Alright. Use time. But it's also another pet build. Petha. Summon limit, elemental infusion, activations, burnout, final burst, double activation. Does it still consume activation? So if you double activation, more damage per remaining activation, consume divine course, no more damage per divine course span, frail, explosion. When you use active non-channel skill device, okay, conservation, recycling, destroy and drops 50% of divine cores. Maybe we need like do this recycling after all. It's only 15% divine cores spent on it, plus 50% based on the remaining activation, which is interesting. 10 free activation chances. Alright, so chains. Active spell area. Throw chains in target direction, deal piercing damage and pulls enemy and divine cores toward you. Enemy hits are stunned for 0.4 seconds. So it is a spell that not activates with your weapon again. So it's not scaling with your weapon. So maybe we're gonna be using a shield for this build, since there is no scaling with the weapon so far. But we'll see about other skills. Enhanced damage, extra chains, free chains. Chains could be used while channeling. Okay, long shot. Deals 50 more damage based on the distance. Cooldown, charge, shaken hits. Enhanced aimants, severe wind chains. Chains are throwing in all directions, possibly less radius, however. Divine core generation. Enemy drop 2 divine cores and hit. Okay. So it looks like there goes my mechanic to generate divine cores over here. Where divine cores got and hit. Yes. Yeah, apparently that's all good. Infusion. So we definitely need this skill, alright? If you plan to use any pet and any skill that is Divine Curse. Minefield. It's active spell and device. So it's a device. It's not a summon, but a device too. Interesting. Throw 10 mines to target location. They activate after 0.5 seconds and lasts for 8 seconds. Explosion on contact, dealing from 60 to 19 strike damage in 1 meter radius. Consecutive explosion on the same target deal 40% less damage, however. It's 5 seconds cooldown. And also cost Divine Core. Enhanced damage, additional mines. For extra Divine Cores, remote activation, 30% more damage. The mines don't detonate automatically when near enemies. When you use exhaust skills, the mines detonate. What is exhaust skill? 50% increase area. Aim and chance, cooldown charges. Elemental infusion. Do we have any exhaust skill here? Blessing, projectiles, spell. Is this something from Storm Mastery Exhaust? No, it's Storm Mastery. No. Okay. What about the passive skills here? It's 8% more damage per summons. Summon damage 35% increase. You unlock Minion Mastery. Summons deal 10% more damage. Okay, so Minion Master. Your summons deal 50% more damage, you deal 20% less damage. Okay, that's interesting. That's a very summons have critical chance, plus 5%. Plus 1 maximum Divine Curse. Enemies have 2 chance to drop double Divine Curse, increase Divine Curse collection range. Okay. Maximum Divine Curse collection range. Divine Curse generator. Well below 10 Divine Curse. Gain 1 Divine Core every 2 seconds. Oh, this is probably good. So we have some constant generation of this Divine Cores. Okay. Seems reasonable enough. Increase physical damage and bleed damage, which is physical damage increase 25%, and chance damage against ailments. Okay, we don't care about this one. Increase elemental damage. Increase elemental damage if you have consumed elemental infusion. Elemental infusion. While you have infusion skills equipped, use fire, cold, or lightning grants infusion at the same time. You can only have the one infusion at a time. Generate a new one. So elemental damage. So we don't care about this one. I guess like we can check out what exhaust is. All right. Well, using exhaust skills, you have 70%. Oh, okay. Exhaust skills is something like you not generating them. Yeah, so the Warfare Master, for example, have it. Elemental utilization, and have increased retaliation damage. Physical retaliation. 30% increase physical retaliation damage. Thorns. Unlock Thorns. 100% more retaliation damage. You and your summons deal 20% less damage with other sources. Retaliation range. So we have damage retaliation, which is like interesting. Okay, level 3, Divine Mastery 16. What do we have? Armor Eruption. It's no cost. Have 5% cooldown. Your armor explodes, dealing from 16 to 18 strike damage in 3 meter radius. You shoot your armor as metal shards in a direction, dealing a 13% damage. Skill damage scales with armor. Okay, that's very interesting. So more armor you have, basically you benefit from varying as heavy armor as possible. So armor reduces physical damage based on the types. Okay, right. That's very interesting chat indeed. Divine Curse. Generate 4 piles of Divine Curse, each contain 1 Divine Core. For every Divine Core you collect, reduce cooldown by 3. Okay, but plus 2 seconds cooldown. Very interesting. Cooldown refresh. When you hit an enemy with another active skills, reduce cooldown by 0.3. active skill. So returning projectiles. The projectiles returns to you after reaching maximum range, enhancing damage, vulnerable on hit, enable area, increase elemental infusion, enhance element. So this is again also powerful. Metal wielding, energy and divine curse. Reach stage 1 every 1st second you channel. Gain 40% increase weapon damage per stage for 3 seconds after channeling ends. Charge time scales with 20% of your attack and cast. Okay. Cooldown refresh, fast channeling. So I don't really think we would need a channel skill. Well, this is a channel skill, so weapon damage per stage for 3 seconds after channeling ends. Okay, well, armed up. While active, also grants 8 in armor per stage. When you release the maximum stage's duration, divine curse on hit. Alright, damage protection. Channel barrier. When channeling, gain 11 barrier every seconds. Oh, Ironclad, Divine Curse, toggle to activate. Cost 2 Divine Curse per second, gain 15 armor, 20% increased total armor, grants 50% disruption and stun resistance, grants 40% less movement speed. But we can use it in order to explode my armor, doing armor eruption thing. Use the movement skill, cancel Ironclad. Cooldown starts after deactivating. Oh, okay, so like if you're using dodge, for example, which is movement speed, skill gonna reduce Ironclad. Well, I don't like that. Bulwark generation will gain bulwark every 1 second. Duration, taking 1 less damage per stack. Armor shards, well active when you get hit, lose 1 divine curse and shoot a metal shard towards the attack dealing. Okay, so that's interesting like thing, right? Armor shards deal 20% of your retaliation damage and added piercing damage. I totally see different builds with this mastery thing. Well, active grants you piercing. So I think today we're gonna concentrate more on pet build, right? Since pet's something we were waiting for so long, but this retaliation armor shards requires separate separate playthrough altogether. Armor stocking. And what do we have? Passive steers 3. Your summons have increased health and summons increase armor. Health plus armor, health regeneration, shields. Your summon have 60% increased health if your shield equipped. Okay, if my shield equipped. Don't care about this. Increase device skill speed. Your device skills and device have a 4% increased damage. Your activation device have 2% increased activation speed. Okay, so device damage have 30% increased damage. Activation speed have 25% interaction speed. When you place a device summon, deal 20% strike damage in 2.5 radius around the device. Okay. Overwhelming Force. Consuming Overwhelm grants you a summon 3% increased damage. And Bulwark. Plus 4 increased Bulwark effect. And plus 3 armor. Alright. Unlocks Spiked Bulwark. 2% increased total retaliation damage per Bulwark stack. Prisoner to inflict damage equal to your retaliation damage to attack nearby. Dude, this could be good. But say to attackers nearby, doesn't mean that you're not gonna be working on range damage dealers. Okay, finally, Forge Field. Create a force field at a target location of 6 meter length, limit 1. Enemies affected deal 10% less damage and have 20% less movement speed. Okay, this is like probably less. Reactivate once during cooldown to deal 20% strike damage. Less useful skill for me right now, especially for pet grants you and your allies inside the area glazing chances against projectiles. Skill enhance less damage, enhance device damage. Okay, device summons inside the area deal increased damage. Okay, I guess we can work with this. Grants you and your allies plus 6 armor. Enhance control duration, fragile. Enemy inside the area takes 4%, 6% increased damage. Lastly, tempered arsenal. Emits an aura with 18-meter radius. Auras grant you and your allies plus 6 armor. Aura grants you and your allies 8% increased weapon damage. Okay, it's looking interesting. Enhanced glance and hit chance. Alright, fire resistance. Aura grants you plus 1 fire weapon, 30% of weapon damage converted to fire. Piercing, the same for piercing. Aura grants you allies device 0 chance, double activation chance. 0 chance? 0 chance, this is like, sounds tempting. Piercing retaliation. A 1% plus 1 piercing retaliation. Conservation minus energy strike imbuement. Grants strike conversion. Aura grants you armor and armor. Okay, well, a lot of compatibility. Oh my god. English, not today, chat. Not today. Compatible, from a word compatible, compatibility with other classes here. Alright, so like they were all out on this. I wonder if there will be actually... this is remind me a lot of nature mastery, well, kind of thing. Nature plus, you can say, yeah, maybe we're never gonna be seeing nature looking in this Forge Mastery. It has very interesting idea indeed. Your activation device have 1% double activation chance. Your activation device have 3% increased activations. Activations, you have 20% increased activations. Immunity, your device are immune to damage for 2 seconds after creation. Double activation. So we don't know how easy to destroy the devices yet, by the way. We don't know how easy or hard to do it. Increase health, fire resistance, cold resistance. Summons have fire and cold resistance. Health for you. Retaliation, 5% fire retaliation. Fire and cold. Resistance reduction. Increase elemental damage. Increase damage of infusion and overall. Overload. Tranquility. And cloak tranquility. Tranquility, 1% increase damage per overload stack cleans in the last 10 seconds. Oh, that's like interesting. Recover 5 energy per overload cleansed. Oh, this is very interesting. This is very interesting for Stormmaster like overload builds. Like I already can see the extra overload. So what we're doing here? Let's go check pets. Let's go and check pets. That's what we're gonna do. So we need some active generation of chains here. Right, to damage, to get this divine curse. So I can imagine it's not gonna be very useful on a boss fights. Those blade traps, divine initially, unless we're gonna get some. No, do we have generation curve? Gain divine curse grants you summons increased damage. Enemies drop double divine curse. So like. We're gonna go this way, alright? We're gonna go this way. And don't forget about core mastery here. What kind of attributes we want to work with this? Alright, so like, oh, that's another big question. Because it's doing piercing damage here. And activation piercing damage in the radius. And this is also doing piercing damage. So anything that increases your piercing damage. This is doing piercing damage too. It's like probably our 3 main cores skills. If we are not gonna be using armor eruption, this just like could be also a thing, armor eruption. Yeah. So increase area, more damage. Masterwork grant consume device scores, dealing 6 more damage. Enfeeble. So interesting explosions. For now, burnout. More damage, activation speed, 1 activation cost, however. Final burst. Enhance activation, +2 activation, elemental infusions. Okay, let's add +2 and let's see about these explosions. Let's see what about those explosions do. So some abilities in Forge require Divine Curse. To be cast, Divine Curse are dropped by enemies usually on death. They are picked up automatically by walking close. Make sure you gather them during a combat. So we have 15 Divine Curse, maximum is 13. Okay. Duly noted.
No. This shouldn't be happening. You saw how the shrub... No, I have... must slay the Griffin. You can do this.
Well, there we go. The core mastery. So... we just want 2 points over here. Alright, we want invigorating guards. Alright, and we want enduring barrier. Alright. That's a that's that's basically what we want from a barriers. Okay, so I didn't change if there's anything interesting, any changes they done to this guard, to these skills. What about the dodge skill called down charges, speed, celerity? After dodge ends, gain 50% increase all speed on base cooldown, a distance, more dodge, teleport, face to target location, travel time. So on use cleans route. I mean, route is impalement. Rooted creature cannot move, but can use still ability. Do you have like any modifiers for giving the divine core by hitting? Vitality drain, hamstring, retaliating attack, deal 80% retaliation damage and extra damage. Valley, projectiles, punish, damage against channeling, indomitable, shield attack, deal strike damage, scales with armor, require shield. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. That's like very interesting. Gain floor on hit chance. On hit, 20% chance to gain floor. Cannot. Okay, so that's floor generation, but it's not a good floor generation. It's not a good floor generation. It's basically the same stuff. So we do have benefits. Some benefits working with the shield here. Since the shield gonna be giving you more armor instead of like two-handed weapon that not dual wielding that not giving you that armor. I guess we've done like every analysis we could. I already see, like I said, 2 potential builds to work with. So where's my divine course? I guess like using double traps was a mistake there. So we need to kill the boss like with normal melee attacks. Unfortunately. Because the trap's not gonna be working very well.
Oh, I know how terribly... Thank you.
So let's see what we sell in. Selling all of this. Alright, so we want better armor for myself, apparently. This guy, pad build or no pad build, he want to wear armor, heavy armor. Legs. That's more armor still. Dagger level 2. Okay, cannon require. Double X. What he has for me here. Nothing I care about. Okay, so like one enemy dropping one core. Duly noted. So what we do for piercing, right? So we have like basics for strike damage and piercing damage. We have might, right? We have might that's also doing resolve for fire damage and cold damage, and piercing damage. We're doing like fire damage with explosion here, poison damage, and obviously vigor, increasing health points. So I think might right now is make it right. And it's gonna work with heavy armor. Right, heavy armor
Kill the wolves!
require might
You useless
and
meat
fitness.
sack. Who taught you to fight? Damn it! Will someone... Well, what... Yes, I'm stuck in this jar. No, you can't open it. But
Okay.
you can take me to the Shrine of Hermes in the cave southwest of here, so that craven cur can fix this.
Now it's a faster skill, but like getting here with explosion does look like it was a good choice. Guess like having a retaliation for myself is also okay. Okay-ish. This is not a place where when we need to put the vase on on the pedestal. I was a little bit confused. Die, you scum. Okay, so it's just like from 8 went to 15 cores. Interesting. So it didn't activate, it didn't destroy itself. Alright, that's also duly noted. There's always a beach here with the crabs. Dude, like I didn't play the Titan quest since Fishing Bird. I returned to go fishing once.
Ah, this is the cave. Hope you're a better fighter than the last guy.
Well, that's to be determined. If you're better fighter with those traps or not. The last guy.
Here, put me on the shrine. Go on.
Actually got those scars.
I suppose you're expecting a reward now. Fine. Now get out of here. Your job is done.
There we go, there we go.
All right, brother.
My reward. Look out, these divine curse. Like have this, okay, you know, like even a little bit better radius for this. 28, we definitely need a better radius for those guys. So what do we have? Core masteries. It's like +6. Double Divine Curse. Enemies have 50% chance to drop damage, so gaining Divine Core grants you summons an additional 40% increased damage. Maximum Divine Curse +5. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go with the summon damage here for now. Alright. So gaining Divine Core grants you summons 80% increased damage for 8 seconds. Enemies have 20% chance to drop double Divine Cores already. I think that's works pretty fine. And active points. So instead of explosion, synchronized attacks. Whenever you use the active non-channel skills, this device has chance to activate. 100% chance to activate. Double activation chance, conservation, recycling. Do we just gonna go with burnout? More damage and more activation speed, and feeble. I think we need area effect here, area increase. I think we need more area increase. For now, let's see how that's gonna work. Activation speed and activation costs for explosion. That's also gonna work. 46 fire damage, like that's quite a bit. Already. Alright, attributes. Let's put that into might. Might make right. We're back to drop frames. 30. Okay, so let's see how better. Didn't feel that better, so. Didn't feel that better. Increase damage. At least, like, the trap can wipe out the stack of the monsters early on. No problem, apparently. But I need to be careful where I place in those traps, too. So they can hit the enemies. Well, they need to hit them. Canceling this. Still are on the drop frames. Shenanigans here. Again, guys, really do apologize. So when I was talking, for this half an hour, we didn't have any drop frames, by the way. Okay. Seems like we're getting back those divine scores even with casting two traps here.
No room for that.
No, there's probably is. There's probably is. See about the trap? Placed it in a manner that it didn't reach the other guys. Sap nerds, welcome, Master Holds, greetings. They probably maybe cannot hear me right away, but eventually, welcome, mate. Greetings. Because we have the drop frames issues as always. As of late. Welcome. A pad build, finally.
Carrying too much.
Finally we have a pad build here. Let's go sell the loot. Make sure we have all the gold we need.
Patricus would have liked.
Not a single charm was found as of yet, however. Okay, 24. So we want as more armor as possible. Alright, this heavy armor here. Have you ever played Cult of the Lamp? I've been like absolutely obsessed with it as of late. No, but it's on my to-do list for quite a long. Like I saw it been on 50% discount recently and very often as well. But you know our to-do list. you know our to-do list, Master Halls. Yeah, it's a game I was like looking for a while now. There's a bunch of... Yesterday I started Mortal Kombat, if you didn't hear the news yet. Got totally destroyed by the AI. I was trying to play the campaign, or say. And now's the game that like I was kinda avoiding. But I actually had like quite a bit of fun playing it yesterday. Okay, I'm selling all of this, I guess.
Not yet.
Alright. Yeah, today we have announced a new game coming. Alright, the name of which I already forgot. Oh my god. So according to Xbox, let me check. Yeah, that's a delay, the bad one. You tell me, mate. It's 40%. Okay, 38%. Sorry, 38% drop frames. Absolutely, like 38% drop frames. So even if you refresh your browser, you will not be able to, you know, to get in line with what I'm thinking, what I'm like talking here. It'll be like huge delay indeed. And when I press the stop stream button, basically like yesterday there was like 10 minutes of stream that didn't even record it on Twitch, right? It just disappeared altogether. 10 or 15 minutes even. Okay, we're back to normal frames. And it's, however, you can see it on YouTube, because we haven't separate. So today I'll try to check another game that the name is, oh my god, Routine. Alright, the name is Routine. And it's Xbox client saying that you have... Okay, 4 hours before it's gonna go live. Oh, it's 4 hours before it's gonna go live. Nice. So maybe you're gonna be playing it even in stream. Well, or even in recording stream. That is. People saying this have like Alien Isolation vibes. You know, before starting streaming, before like actually a couple of years ago, I never played any kind of horror games in my life. And Alien Isolation was the first kind of game in the genre. I totally love it. It was the first game in general, probably the best game I played so far. So I didn't play like any Silent Hills or any of those kind of games yet. And now's the to-do list. Yeah, the Griffin.
I need to wait.
Let's check all the loot. Okay, we need a shield. Where are the shields? It's a shield build. Finally. But I know of shield. Okay, we're back to drop frames again.
No! The village!
Back to drop frames, and we have some encoding overload. I was not gonna be very
You're not a
fun.
moment
is it?
early. Where's the rest to know? The Griffin's cup almighty. I don't understand. You're right, but we used to.
Let's go.
The houses! There are people still trapped inside!
Oh, Harry! Please smite these thieves! Zeus! Thank you!
Okay. Choose my best place to activate those traps. Let's get it and got it. So, did you ever play the first Amnesia game? Yes, I did. Did you? Okay, I think I did. We played the Machine for Pigs, and for sure. And I remember I didn't like the Machine for Pigs. I think we played the first Amnesia.
Someone!
Pick of horror. It was psychological horror for sure.
Good riddance.
Okay, you know what? Do you have it listed on my games we played? Because I can't remember it at all. I remember like the other game we played. What was his name? What's the game part? So let me check. Let me give a check here, chat. If I ever have it listed, because not all of the games we have listed we streamed. BioShock Remaster, Hellpoint, Hollow Knight, Vigil, Remnant, Souls, Code Vein, Dark Souls, Hades, Vaporum, Hitman. Wait, did we finish Vaporum? I thought we didn't. It's listed as we finished it. Probably did. Okay. Dead Space. Okay, Dead Space. Okay, you know what? I lied. I totally lied, Master Holtz. I say that Alien Isolation was my horror game first and ever. Dead Space 1 was for me a pinnacle back in the days. Alright? I really did enjoy that one. We did try to play Remastered, but we never finished that one. Pascal Vacher, Sticks, Plague Tales, Innocence, Lost, Celasta, Wilson, Rage, Chronicon, Black Mesa, Blasphemous, Little Nightmares. Okay, I see the Amnesia, Machine for Pigs, and I see Outlast listed as the games I played, but I guess I didn't play the first one. That's why I couldn't like remember it. And apparently I play Outlast and Amnesia before their Alien Isolation, so I lied again. It's just Alien Isolation was the most memorable out of those. Sorry guys if you came here to watch me playing the actual Titan Quest, but I didn't saw people in a while with all the internet problems, so I want to chat as well.
Didn't your mothers teach you any manners? Is it safe to come out now?
Alright,
That
yeah.
looks like everyone. Meet me in the center of the village.
Center of the village it is.
This is the third Well, look.
Not another attack. I'll protect the villagers. You take care of the cultists.
I'll take care of it, just like jogging around here. So can I activate the okay. Okay, put this. They're not exploding, however, is it? Interesting.
That griffin, not me. The cult, take it. Don't forget to destroy the griffin's nest too.
Can I like
the
reset the
griffin
trap
moving
activation self-destruction? If I put another trap, like we have 2 summons maximum right now. Energy barrier. Okay, 29. Selling this. Don't care about anything over here. Like, why does health potion look like so strange? Discolored even. This is like literally very interesting think about these traps. They're just gonna stay over there. Because they don't have like actual limited time, but limited activation time. So they're not limited by actual time, but the amount they're gonna spin. Interesting idea indeed. Okay, back to drop frames again, because why not? Let's just them gather around me. Traps remind me of the Dwarven Blaze traps from Skyrim, the spinning one. Like by design. Like I can't really relate about that. Okay, so you know what? Maybe I do. I can't relate, like, remember spinning trap for them, but like the initial design, right? It does look like the Skyrim one. The dwarven armor, if you like remember, like the Spartans. Yeah. The interesting observation. Master holes, because I couldn't even see it from how far we are up. Okay, I think we just need like another extra like area here for this. Alright, like I really want to burn out here, but let's get like extra area. What about explosion? Explosions from 53 to 63 have better radius for explosion. I think it's just like extra area here. Do we level it faster? I think we do for double core activation. I think we level in this to 12. Yeah. Drop frames looking very bad right now. I was just trying to make them explode. Okay. We're about to fight a griffin, so I don't I really want to spend all my cores before the griffin fight. Because there will be no way to replenish them. One core. Rough, right? Rough, like I guess, like on a drop frames. We even have like some trouble with the bitrate here as well. Okay, 20 core here. That was a mistake, right? L to jump? Oh wait, it's not a Griffin fight anymore. And yet. I'm keep forgetting things. Don't mind me, Chan. I'm just keeping forgetting. $22 cores. Finally got some ring, did we? I thought it was an auto ring. Never mind. Oh, it's the second Divine
State
Master,
your
obviously.
wish. You have already proved.
Totally forgot there is that.
You have been measured. And you have been found worthy.
Worthy of a bad monster.
Come and receive your blessing.
So like I mentioned before, this Forge Mastery does look like have like synergy with all the other masters here.
Rise, twice blessed of the gods.
Which is kinda cool. Like I still don't like the radius of those traps. Also, did you notice they actually did extend the blades? So the blades itself are extended according to the radius, right? Increasing the radius, which is a good thing. Let them get close. Show them how dangerous I am. Like right now, those doesn't feel like those blade traps are as fast cleaning speed as some other skills like Fissure, for example. Right? They're not looking as fast as those.
I'm carrying too much.
This cannot be. But imagine farther down the line, we will be able to generate those armor core more easier. Alright, so I will be able to put more traps as well, increase the limits of the traps, put them more often. That's gonna change. However, I'm like worrying about damage scaling, so it's not scaling with your weapon, so like you leveling up, but you will not be able to actually scale it. You know what I mean?
No one's crazy enough to go through the ruins.
Like, there's still bandits. Totally forgot about this part. It's the bandit camp. Get two of the traps.
No room for that.
Okay, you got the ring. Nice, nice, nice.
I'm carrying too much.
And we're finally getting some shield over there. Finally getting some shield. Oh my god, this drop frames 40%. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. 40%. 40.5.
Griffin.
It's ridiculous. Oh, it's like a new scepter design. Two-handed club. Well, it's a new weapon altogether. Base weapon ailment chance. Plus 7-8 spirit damage. Oh, look at this. It's doing spirit damage. Do we have like spirit mastery incoming? Instead of nature mastery? So like if we have the vitality damage that they boosted in previous patch, right? The patch before what is called? The cosmetic patch, right? Before we can character creator patch. So they boost a little bit, right? With the with the sword masteries, they boost the vitality damage a little bit, so that we can actually have 1 or 2 vitality builds. Okay, so allowing the resistance increase the next speed, glaze and hit the strike armor. So we'll try taking something with a better armor here altogether. Because pad build or not pad build, I think we still will try some armor explosion thing to generate more more divine cores. Okay, well, that's a agility shield, however. Finally got my first shield, but it's like agility based. Good job. Presses that barrier a little bit too early there. Good, like it's barely like not standing inside the trap. Like really. Okay, we shout the divine course here. When it's all 6, all 30 on a griffin fight. I wonder if how long those scores are gonna be a stain on the ground. To level 6. I'm gonna die it normal way. Well, let's stay like long enough here for me to collect them. So I have 30 divine cores. Let's see, so no second mastery, it's a solo mastery. Yeah. Yeah, this one have cooldown the chains. Have no cost but 10-second cooldown. Oh, alright. So probably want do we want more points into this? There's an increase in this one anyway. 15, 21% damage. Level 9. Okay, I can get like level 9 over here. So extra area and burn out, like activation cost extra. My activation speed, more damage. Okay, I think we just put 1 point into it. The final activation is 100% more damage. Enfibble. Masterworks, consume divine cores but deal more damage by divine core is consumed. So we have like 5 cores, 50% more, 7 cores, right? Or 8 cores, 6 by percent by 8. Okay, yeah, well, I see. The masterwork is actually not a bad skill here. Okay, there is a summon limit. Should I'm interested a little bit into that as well. Extra activation for this. Okay, this one we get an extra increased damage and enemies chance to drop double cores. Sure. Increased damage for summons, maximum divine curse, enemies chance to drop double divine curse. Collection range. So I think we're gonna go with Curio Collector, right? Next. Her maximum divine curse, collection range, divine core generator. Well, below 10 divine cores, you gain 1 divine core every 2 seconds. So that's our mechanic for generating this divine cores more, well, constantly. Let's get put some points into mind. Not sure how much is gonna scale in those traps. It's still like 21% damage. Didn't change, despite we just activated the slide over there. Oh wait. Oh wait. Okay, so I guess it was not a good, not a good stuff here. Burnout wasn't very good, you know. I think we maybe will be more beneficial for us to go the final burst. It's just burning out like super fast. Look at my divine cores. I mean, I don't say it's a bad skill. It's probably a good one. The problem is it's not good right now when we're trying to preserve as much cores as possible. But it probably will be like a very good. The moment we have like more core generation mechanic, a better core generation mechanic.
Not yet.
Okay, what was here? Did I totally forget the map for this area? Okay. No spending current this. Let's shove him down a normal way. There's like always so many archers here. Get this divine core.
I need to wait.
Die, you scum. Alright, Griffin fight. Let's see if we can finish him before we run out of the divine core, so we need to use my melee attacks against him.
Well, if it isn't the hero of Proti Village. Come to bask in my
Apparently, like in the
presence,
next
have you?
chapter, right?
Be warned.
In the
my
third chapter,
servants were
we
weak,
fight another
but
Griffin.
I am as terrible
mate.
as I am beautiful.
I need to wait.
Wait, should we getting some divine cores? Okay, I was worrying about running Divine Curse. But apparently we just getting it by attacking. Not always we need to kill it to get the core. Well, you know what? That was very easy Griffin fight. Not gonna lie to you, that was very easy Griffin fight.
No room for that.
The trap build did work. Meanwhile, the 43.6% drop frames and they're not like a biting. Yeah, I don't believe that anyone is still watching this. Is it? So, guys, don't worry. We're gonna be putting all the playthrough on the YouTube.
No room for that.
I'm gonna be having like the proper recording for it. Alright, we're probably gonna be terminating this stream in another half an hour or so, and then starting just a recording stream. Alright. Starting just a recording stream. For now, let's go save before going to next area. Okay, so what I'm gonna say, the trap's doing its work so far. Right, I was very stingy on using them while fighting normal enemies. But on the Griffin, we had enough to replenish itself. Another Scepter, look at this. Another Spirit damage. Two-handed cap over here. Strike and Spirit. So do we have it on in attributes? Do we scale in Spirit? It's fire and cold damage. Poison and lightning damage. Strike and piercing damage. So what the hell is Spirit damage? What is scaling with? It also doesn't have like a... Is it they don't scale it with any stats here? Or they need to upgrade it? Like, why would they have a Spirit damage on my... Can I see like the Spirit damage? Yeah, well, this description. So why do we even care about Spirit damage when... I can't really scale it. Okay, just put the weapon there to have. That's the shield that we can't use yet. Okay, it's a better armor. Better armor. Plated, require knowledge. 9. So better armor over here, poison resistance. Don't really care about energy regeneration. A spear. So did we have like a spear like this all the time? We did. Kingfish spear of celerity. Weapon penetration. Overall, I would like to say that I really like how this early access state and quest progressed so far. We played 95 hours before this stream in overall in early access, and I like all the progressions made. It's going good places. It's maybe not your first game, like. In a lot of ways, it's not a first game, right? Like story-wise, kind of think we only so far playing in Greece, and maybe we'll never gonna be going to any other places. But at least the game has a lot of replayability in terms of builds. Right. Before this, we have 11 builds. Before this, masters came in, and there was like still like maybe another 10 builds that we didn't try at all.
At last.
Okay, we don't need to watch this.
Run as far as you like. I will always pursue. The fates have cursed us both. I am showing you mercy.
Did I activated the shield too early? Oh my god.
What will you do when she's no longer there to protect you?
Apparently I taken Divine Core when I taken damage as well. Oh, that's interesting, alright. So it would happen. To get damage, I got
My
Divine
fault
Core.
she found you. When you used the mastery shrines, it must have alerted her to your presence. I bought her some time, but we need to move. Nemesis's servants will be close by.
Oh, dude. The jumpy things. I'll be challenged for the spinning traps. Fortunately, we have another pet coming. Actually, we do have a divinity here right now, but we don't have skill points. Like the sentry, the one that's shooting.
Now you know. That was the goddess Nemesis. The truth is, she's wanted to destroy you since you were a baby.
What? A revelation. Get a car. Dude, they stun me, oh my lord. Imagine dying in a tutorial.
I was her faithful priestess.
Almost.
When she demanded I bring you to her for punishment.
We have 5 core left here to activate the trap. Ridiculous. Come on, get inside the trap range, please.
It was madness. I couldn't do it. What could an infant do to deserve eternal punishment?
Disobey the goddess. She knew better than goddess. What if the infant was the Hitler or the Putin?
There, the boat. As long as you're on this island, Nemesis
Definitely
is a
want to
threat
kill those
everyone
bastards.
Here. We need to leave.
The sooner the better.
We need to sail for Pier. Nemesis here. Wear this. My horse.
Alright, as always we're watching the intro here. Charm. This is a coming of a hero. A true hero story.
So brave Aristano perished. And the mortal fled. Storm-tossed, they sank beneath the waters, crying out for a protector.
Roach, protect us. There you go.
Not yet.
Don't have divine curse for traps, huh? Oh my god, I can't even kill a bird without it. I guess get me 2 divine curse here. Come on, activate it.
Tormented by
Okay, did I activate it?
retribution, the mortal woke on a strange shore, alone.
That's not possible.
Come on, give me a core. There we go. I instantly get in 10 more. Okay, we're good, we're good. The spinning traps, like you saw, weren't very good against those ghostly separations. But against the crabs? Yeah, be my guess. Be my guess. Alright guys, so we're gonna be soon interrupting the stream. And we're gonna be continuing the actual recording. So we're gonna be putting the video file on YouTube. With the part that you're not gonna be seeing on Twitch. Unfortunately, like you see, the drop frames are getting worse and worse. It's 46% right now. Right, like we were talking about the 12% we had for those 2 streams that we had for Banishers. Actually has 3 streams for Banishers, never mind. They're already 15 hours in the game. I'm putting that in a pause, so for now. So that was kind of manageable. 12% drop frames. 46% drop frames right now. It's not manageable. It's not manageable at all. So my deepest apologies. The deepest that they could be. The obvious solution here is to change the address of living, like better yet country, alright? But unfortunately I can't. And it's not only about the financial possibilities, economical, that I'm like basically a beggar here. Because since the war started I lost, like, financial wise I lost everything. But it's also that because I can't. By the law forbid me to leave the country. There it is. So we're gonna go for some mighty weapon here. It's two-handed. But it's yellow weapon. No luck. You can get like some cool weapon out of here. But no luck right now.
Hello?
Okay, we don't want to fight a single crab here. Okay, we also... Okay, hold it. Yeah, we still have drop frames. Never mind, I was about to say we lost the drop frames, but it was like 1 second. We went for a normal... normal frames. 1 second only. Okay, level up, oh my god, it's scaring me. You know, like, I was complaining, I was kinda... didn't like the ethics of their leveling up in this game compared to the first game that is, but now it's totally, I feel it totally fine. It feels totally fine. So let's see, another level up. It's time to level up my Divine Mastery here. So what do we want? We want to take 1 point into chains here. Alright, 1 point in chains, and we want the Divine Core Generation. Where it is? Okay, it's needed to 2 points. Enemy drop 2 Divine Cores on hit. Okay. So Divine Core Generation. Let's get the generation before we get into the Sentry. And we put in this over here.
Thank the gods. Remember the charm Aristino gave you? Shaped like a horse. That's me. We must have separated in the wreck. Hurry, find me.
there we go. Oh, we also have like some encoding overload, so we probably like log in all Australian on the recording as on the stream.
Not yet.
Dude, come here. Come and find my trap, you fool. So that's indication that we need to finish the stream soon. Okay, look at this guy's shield. Does it look fancy to you? I swear it did look like some fancy shield.
I need to wait.
Oh wait, I can't break the crates anymore because we're switching the skill to attack here. All right, and it has cooled down. Oh well, oh well.
Not yet.
Dude, like, really? I need to do something about that. Okay, now's the coin. There should be one more. So many breakable things. I could think you can kind of bring them down into the traps here. Alright, use a spool. Oh my god. Almost get killed. A trap. That's the second chance they added trap to. I don't remember reading anything about traps. Did we already have a traps in the first, on the previous expansion, like the patch? Maybe we did have traps in X3, and I was actually maybe even complaining about that, and I totally forgot about this. Missing one more coin for this. Oh, apart from missing frames, missing coins as well. Oh, look at this. So those divine cores are staying for quite a quite a time. Quite a long time.
Not yet.
There it is, last coin. I also feel like our damage with the traps, even in double traps, it did decrease.
Not yet.
Feels like it. Again, guys, reminder, because you probably don't hear it when I actually gonna. We're gonna be missing like 10 or 15 minutes of stream, of actual stream. You can see on the YouTube, but you will not be able to see it on Twitch. I will be closing down a Twitch live stream very soon, in another 10 or something minutes.
Get your claws off me!
This is like a streaming of such a drop frames is just
Thank the
impossible.
gods. Not just any talking. A god, at least. Well, one step at a time. Let's find out where we are.
So just remind you, to hear this message, there's high chance that we're gonna be interrupting the stream right away after you hearing this message. Because like I say, another part of the... most likely 10 or 15 minutes we're gonna be missing right away from a Twitch recording.
A path? Perhaps there's a village further up this road.
And pick up this. There is a chest over here, however.
I need to wait. I'm carrying too much.
That's how it is. But there's also a
I need
trader.
to wait.
There's also the trader here.
What happened here?
I'm carrying too much.
The yellow items were taken, right? Yellow items we can sell.
How do we get roped into protecting this merchant again?
Drac May, remember?
Money.
Funny.
Let's see what you have. Here's a shield for me. Called the resistance, health regeneration, and prison armor. Okay, shield free barrier. That's interesting. Again, more weapons with the spirit. So rings, poison resistance, instant critical chance. Have damage over time, increase aiming chance, increase critical hit chance. Okay, well, I don't care about damage over time and aiming chance. I don't believe. Critical chance we also don't really care much. But does Trap care about critical chance? It doesn't even show in the critical chance on those traps over here. Okay, 60 armor, latent resistance, and energy barrier. That's 35. Have more armor. Heavy armor, a might and health instead of agility and poison resistance. I think I'll take it. 14 strike health. Boots, heavy armor, latent resistance. Sure, I'll take it. That's about all. Do we just go and buy the shield out here? Like do we 26 armor, 26 free barrier, cold resistance. We have 600 armor. Let's you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it to signify it, importance. So I didn't found any charms and relics yet, by the way. By the way, did you notice that we didn't found any charms or relics? There's no loot filters here, so we can accidentally ban it or something.
They say only a god can open the temple of the Moirai. So first we have to find a god, and then we have to find the Moirai temple.
Alright guys, first we need to find a god.
We're here.
First we need to
always
finish
had a
this
plan.
funny business with the Twitch. Yeah, unfortunately, this drop frames are not abiding. It's currently 48%, 48.2% of whole stream are drop frames. So basically, half of the stream it's other drop frames. It's ridiculous. We're gonna continue this offline, and I'm gonna be putting the video on YouTube today during the night. And so we're gonna be see all the videos related to the ended quest. We're gonna recording today, tomorrow. Yes, the internet also kind of not working well in terms of uploading videos on YouTube. So that is, and the routine we'll try to go and stream it in an evening stream. If no luck, then we're gonna be doing a recording for it as well and putting it on YouTube. Thank you very much everyone who was struggling with me here and trying to watch this live stream, which is like not really live with such a big delay and constant buffering. But I do appreciate it, guys. You've been here and supporting the channel. It's very hard time for me. Like, this is probably the hardest time in the whole this past 4 years. since we started streaming during the war, and I really appreciate every single one of you been here, sharing this experience with me here. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself. Stay safe whatever you're doing. Have fun. If you're watching this on YouTube, just jumped right away from a next video, because this is where we're gonna be continuing. Right, guys, I'm pressing the stop button. I'm gonna be taking some break and be back with a new recording.